Unfortunately, Nia Jax got suspended. This is so sad, man. I don't know how I will be able to watch Monday Night Raw right now. Oh no, I decided to watch wrestling again and Nia Jax gets suspended. No! I mean, it happened for a reason. She attacked a WWE official. Something needed to be done. In other news, Zelina Vega tried to poison a guy.
Welcome everyone to Raw Underground!
Raw Underground, and they're not even talking about ratings. Yeah, man, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't want to hate because it was the first ever episode, the debut of Raw Underground featuring Shane McMahon. And it was just a bunch of random matches with dancers. And I appreciate the Attitude Era touch, but it felt a bit forced and very unnatural. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but I believe it has potential. So far, it's pretty bad. Let's admit, it was pretty bad. Man, I cannot focus. Nia Jax is gone. Nia Jax is not gonna be on Monday Night Raw next week. Man, that sucks. The show kicked off with the WWE United States Championship. The champion, MVP, versus the champion, Apollo Crews. The real champion is Apollo, but MVP doesn't like that. He wants to be the champion. Anyway, we got the match. It was MVP versus Apollo Crews. Not something special, but it was alright because, well, it was Monday Night Raw opening with a championship match. I gotta appreciate that. Gotta give credit. Of course, Apollo Crews won the match. He held both championships. Looks pretty awesome, but obviously he's not gonna carry two championships. So after the match, he said, I'm gonna give this championship to my kids, and I'm gonna hold this championship that MVP paid for. During the match, we got lights, glitching, and MVP lost because of that. That's his reasoning, He said, I only lost to Apollo because the lights, the glitches, was running the show. The only reason, just a little bit of this. Yeah. Total distraction. Impossible to wrestle in these conditions. Somehow it didn't bother Apollo, only MVP. Finally, that's over. Not really. We are getting another match at SummerSlam. MVP versus Apollo, rematch for the WWE United States Championship. Why couldn't you just give us Apollo, yes, the champion obviously in a match, versus Bobby Lashley? Isn't that just a little bit more interesting? Wouldn't that make a bit more sense? MVP, why be a manager? Be a manager, give the championship. If you want to take the championship from Apollo, give it to Bobby. We got the Kevin Owens show featuring Ruby Riott. We also got Liv Morgan, and basically this segment was all about Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott. Ruby came back, lost both matches or 3 matches, I don't even know, to Liv Morgan, and she feels bad, and basically they feel like they don't have to be friends to be teammates, and that's what this segment was all about. We got the Iconics insulting Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens asked for some help, and he got some. So basically, the Riott Squad is kinda back. This turned into the Riott Squad versus the Iconics. That was pretty okay-ish, and obviously the Riott Squad won the match, so they are back. It's good because both women are not doing anything anyway, and we seriously need a bigger women's tag team division. We only have like 2 or 3 teams, especially right now when Kairi Sane left the WWE. So I think it's a great decision because obviously both of these women are not gonna challenge for women's championships anytime soon for Raw or SmackDown, I think. So having more teams or having teams at all is good. So I think that was a great decision. Let's talk about this Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton segment. Wow. The promo work is absolutely unbelievable. Randy Orton is always the highlight of Monday Night Raw. The same thing can be said about Drew McIntyre. Wow. Very good. Basically, the whole point of this segment promo was the fact that Randy Orton is a golden boy. He's the chosen one. Randy Orton did a lot of crap during his career, literally. And you guys know the story. And Drew McIntyre actually mentioned it. Wow, that's awesome. Anyway, And he never gets fired. You know, he always gets away with it. But Drew McIntyre only made one mistake and he got fired. Randy Orton says, yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm Randy Orton. I'm a big star. You're not. Lol. And like I've said, this was one hell of a promo. If you haven't seen it, make sure to watch that on YouTube. I'm very interested in this match. Like I've said before, this is the biggest Drew McIntyre WWE Championship match possible right now when you look at the Raw roster. You know? So I'm very happy with this rivalry. I think it's better than expected, especially after this promo. I was already excited, but after this promo, it became a lot more personal. We saw Ric Flair giving advice to Kevin Owens, you know, you don't have to make friends, just you need to think about yourself. Kevin Owens says no, and he challenges Randy Orton to a match next week, and this is pretty exciting. We got this Nia Jax apology. She was supposed to apologize to this WWE official, but she didn't. She challenged him to a match, and yeah, he felt it. She got suspended before that, but yeah, I mean, I don't want this to happen. This should not happen. Just saying. You know, what would make a bit more if she was suspended for the first attack, shouldn't she be suspended twice right now? Like, you suspend her for, I don't know, not a very long time, maybe a couple of years. But now she attacked the guy twice, so 4 years. I don't want this to this should not happen, people. Please don't make that happen. Please don't. I'm just saying what would make a lot more sense. God damn it. Shelton Benjamin's 24/7 championship got stolen, and we got a triple threat match. Shelton Benjamin, Akira Tozawa, and R-Truth. That was a match in which Akira Tozawa won with a very nice looking senton. And that was basically it. Shane McMahon welcomes us to Raw Underground. And yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Dominic Mysterio challenges Seth Rollins to a match at SummerSlam. That is awesome. Okay, I gotta give it to the WWE. SummerSlam, Dominic finally having an official match against Seth Rollins. The conclusion, perhaps. It's one of the most exciting matches I've seen in a while. I don't know why, but I'm pretty excited about it. We got Sasha Banks versus Shayna Baszler because before the match we got some arguments and stuff, you know. The match ended in no contest because we got Asuka interfering. Asuka wants a title match, but she will only get that title match if she beats Bayley. But she is going to face Sasha. If she beats Bayley, she's gonna face Sasha for the different championship. Yeah. Anyway, it's wrestling. Not everything has to make sense. Angel Garza flirts with a girl. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about this underground thing. We got some people that we'd never seen before actually beating each other, and it's basically, if you're knocked out, you lose kind of stuff. Fight Club in the WWE. I don't know how I feel about this idea. On one hand, it looks cool. You have dancers. It looks very edgy. And that's what people want in wrestling right now. On the other hand, it does feel a bit forced. And here's the biggest problem. You have people punching someone in the face, and that's a knockout. Basically, it's not even wrestling at this point, just people beating each other up, and you get the point. Street fight. The problem is it's fake. The idea is that we get punches for real. This time they're not playing around, but they are. It's still a fake punch. Everything is fake. I hate to use that word, but that's the truth. You know, if this concept had a championship, something different, maybe. But now it's basically wrestling with no ropes with more fake punches. And that's it. If you win the match, if you can win a match, if you knock someone out, that's it. You don't get anything. Maybe if it's gonna change, if the concept is going to evolve, maybe then it does have some potential, I'll admit, if done right. Maybe some, I don't know, extreme matches, weapons and cages or something. Right now it just, I wouldn't watch that again. Let's just say that. Again, the biggest question is what they are fighting for. Okay, this was weird. We got Angel Garza versus Dawkins, and in this match, Angel Garza won. Then we got Montez Ford versus Andrade, and it ended because the guy just fell, and I was actually worried because I thought it's real. I actually thought it's real because it felt so random. But yeah, after the match, they said he got poisoned, and yeah, that's weird. We got Eric from the Viking Raiders in Raw Underground, so then we knew that we are actually going to get real wrestlers, so that's good. We got Seth Rollins accusing Tom Phillips of being unprofessional because he was cheering for Dominic Mysterio. And you know, he was threatening him until Samoa Joe was like, okay dude, you gotta chill. And I love that. Man, I really want to see Samoa Joe in one more match. The dude is a badass, and maybe he has one more match left in him. Of course, then we got Dominic Mysterio, and he was beating the living crap out of everyone, and it was actually pretty entertaining. It's weird seeing Dominic Mysterio beating the living crap out of multiple dudes, because when I see him in the ring doing anything, I see a my career mode where basically you create yourself, but you don't have money to unlock different outfits and stuff. You get the generic hairstyle, the baby face, like who's talking. You get normal clothes, you know, that you, I don't know, fart in, watch TV, same clothes. It looks like My Career Mode episode 1, you know. And the show ended with another Raw Underground segment. It had the Hurt Business basically saying that now we're running this. And we got MVP beating people, we got Bobby Lashley beating people, we got Shelton Benjamin beating people. And Shane was like, okay, that was great. That was awesome. I don't know about that. I think it needed a cage. It needed to be wrestling, but different. Now they're pretending to be something that they're not. Like, would you watch a UFC fight if it was fake? It's not that impressive to throw a fake punch. Wrestling is impressive. Throwing fake punches, not that much. So they're trying to be edgy, they're trying to be more extreme, but they're actually watering it down. It's even more PG in a way. It looks great, but it's not. I don't know, these are just my thoughts. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments below. I think it does have potential, but 70-60% of the stuff needs to be changed. The whole concept needs to evolve. And I don't see this going for more than a couple of months, honestly. Thank you for watching the video, The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.